In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Fuck boys!
Oh, yeah.
All you hear is just torches.
Yeah, we're all lighting up today.
Light it. Smoke them if you got them.
Well,
So,
boys and girls, welcome to the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Brought to you by.
I am John. Scott's over there. We got Jim from episode "Fuck You, Sir,"
And a few other fill-ins.
and a few other villains.
that's our favorite one.
Yeah, that's our favorite.
Okay.
And we have a special guest on today. Who do we got, Scott?
Introduce yourself.
Okay.
I am Scott from Redland Cigar Company.
So we got 2 Scotts. So that's gonna be fun.
Two Scots. This
Yeah.
is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're gonna get screwed up tonight.
So we
ain't
got Scott from Redland Cigar Company, and his cigar shop is here in San Antonio, and he carries Warfighter, good friend of the shop. So, and he's kind of a funny, rough around the edges dude that we wanted to bring on the podcast. Give us a little bit about your background.
Background. Let's see.
Start from
birth.
No. Start from when you were 4, because everything before that's just stupid.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, sorta. Mother and father. Father was prior military, Germany, born, raised in the U.S. after being born in Eder Oberstein, Germany.
Nice.
Yep. And then moved around quite a bit. My father, of course, being military for 31 years. A lot of time. Sergeant Major, retired, Command Sergeant Major.
So where were you born?
In Germany.
In Germany.
Germany. Moved around different places, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Sheridan, Hawaii, actually Fort Shafter, Hawaii.
Wow.
Now, most of the people Schofield.
Yeah.
You know that, guys. Most people Schofield. But Shafter, he was. Because by then, he had already come back to Nam after a couple tours.
Nice.
He was in logistics, moved over logistics. Then with New Orleans. Ended up being the Sergeant Major of Louisiana Army National Guard out of New Orleans.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good little spot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he enjoyed that.
Yeah.
New Orleans, right? After that, I got into service myself. Right after I graduated a year later, got into service myself. Served 8 years. Good times, rough times. You know how it is, guys.
What year did you get into?
I got
the
in
Army?
79.
79.
Yep, post-Vietnam.
That's a bad old days, boy.
Yeah, buddy, man. Woo.
But Reagan was coming in, so things
Yeah.
got better for you quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially the pay.
Yeah.
Pay got way better. I mean, I'm out in the civilian world working for a year. I'm getting constant raises from this guy. I work for a scrapyard. This guy, I was a mechanics helper. I had this Cuban as a boss. Holy crap. This guy, all he knew how to do was scream. Just like the old man, Sergeant Majors. All they know how to do is scream and get it done, right? So I'm going to service, getting my first check after, going through a few weeks of basic. Get my first check. Like, oh shit. $396 damn dollars for the month, bro. Thank God there's a roof over my head and I'm eating for free.
Yeah.
And all my clothing's covered so far.
Wasn't a nice roof. The clothing sucked and the food sucked, but whatever. Man.
Damn, dude. So anyway, after that, I served at Hood, Germany, Fort Polk.
What'd you do? What'd you do in the Army?
Combat engineer.
Combat engineer.
Yep.
All right.
Did combat engineer for 6 years. Blew up my knee for an air assault training. Sure
Nice.
did at Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little rough
That'll
time
do it.
then. Yeah. So my belay man left me, man, hanging 40 feet from there. Went straight to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's why all that shit's not good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Sergeant Major hits me up, walking by me one day as a Hood. He said, hey, what do you think about air assault, man? Because he's trying to get people on a list back then. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And he's just walking by people asking, he says, what do you think about it? Yeah. I'm all gung-ho, man. Let's do it, Sergeant Major. Says, yeah, let's do it. So he says, all right, cool. Let me sit you on a list and you'll get orders for it, okay, in about a month. All right. Get my orders, go out there. Everything's cool. In the wintertime,
Yeah.
I'd go from Fort Hood out there at camp in the winter. Like, oh, shit, here we go.
We had some doozies.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, you and Campbell?
Yeah.
Both of us were at
Oh,
Campbell,
okay, then you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, when I fell 40 feet to the ground,
Yeah.
it's like a free-for-all. You know,
You mean
thank God it had been snowing.
You mean a free fall?
Free fall, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Free fall.
Yeah.
Thank God it had been snowing the week before. I was in high grass when I hit the
Nice.
ground. Thank God. Knocked me out, dislocated my shoulder, blew out my knee.
We're,
One of those things.
did you happen to be airborne qualified also, or just
Yes,
assault?
yes, I was.
So you did not do a proper PLF, sir.
No, I didn't. Damn it.
The rope got in the way.
Yep. Damn rope. Son of a bitch. Come out that damn bag of that Chinook, man. Damn. It was a little easier. It seemed like out of the plane. Anyway, yeah, I got one reclassified in my MOS. You know how that is. Combat arms, P3 profile. No go.
Yep.
Went through that kind of crap for about a year.
What'd you reclass to?
71 Golf, which was a patient administrator.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Yeah. Went to paper pushing then, which I kind of, you know, I had a gift for it, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe it was in the genes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then did that for a while. And then what's funny, I'm gonna tell you the funny story.
Oh,
ready,
the
you ready
no
for a
shit
funny story?
No shit there you were story?
No.
Oh, just a funny story.
Just funny story.
Okay.
You ready for a
All
funny
right.
story?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I report in, right?
It is a no shit there I was story. It's just
But I think he has another one.
No, this is the. I have a lot of bad stories, so not very good stories. Anyway, the funny story is this one. Okay, I get into reporting to Bain Jones Army Community Hospital before they built a new one, and the sergeant major there calls me off, like, "What the hell did I do?" You know, the first sergeant say, "Hey, reporting
Right.
fireman." You know how that goes. Like, what the fuck did I do? I get in there. He says, "Hey, have a seat." I said, "Okay." He says, "You got a dad named Wayne, Sergeant Major Wayne Warner?" "Yeah, that's my dad. I was stationed with him in Germany, man." You know, just about a couple of years ago, 'cause my dad was still in the service then too. He says, "Hey, I also noticed in your records, you got all this combat arms training." I said, "Yeah." I see you got that nice little card with all the stuff you've been trained on all these vehicles. You remember those guys, right?
Oh,
yeah. He said, "Hey, I see you're also Yazoo trained. You know what a Yazoo is, guys? Don't sound familiar, does it?
No.
Well, of course, this is back in the 80s, bro. So you guys don't know about Yazoos. They had private pie companies cutting grass in. But before then, we were doing it, a lot of it. So he says, "You got Yazoo training. We got a couple of Yazoos cut in the hospital area, right? I need to train some privates."
So Yazoo's a lawnmower.
Right.
All right,
Ride
all right.
mower, right?
like a riding lawnmower?
Yes.
And you had
But
you had a military driver's license.
Yeah, with
For
gears.
a riding
With
lawnmower.
That's all that is
bro.
priceless.
Poor bastard.
Oh my God.
That's priceless.
So I said, "Get your ass out there. I have a couple Yazoos. You'll see them over there off to the side. All right, by the building. I'll send you a couple of privates, get them trained, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Okay, cool." Get them trained, gone. Sorry, I'm out there cutting grass. Like, "Sergeant Major," I went to his office, "Hey, those guys never came back." "Oh, well, they got reassigned somewhere else." You know what I mean? They're getting pulled from the units, bro.
Yeah.
So I said, "I'll send you a couple more." Couple more come out there. They're gone. Right? It's like, shit. I'm out there cutting this grass by myself. So the sergeant major says, "All right, I'm going to send you a couple more and make sure they're right." This is 6 months later, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be running a troop medical clinic. That's what I was doing
Yeah.
before, right? And I was the only one in that damn clinic, too. I was supposed to have somebody else helping me, but I was the only one there running it, right? So he sends a couple more. I finally got away from that, right? Then here comes this new first sergeant in town. It's the first sergeant. Yes. First sergeant was looking for you. My section leader got a hold of me and said, "Hey, first sergeant wants your PT formation." I said, "PT formation for what?" "I got a permanent profile, bro. I'm trying to run a troop medical clinic here."
Yeah.
"No, you got to come. He wants to see you." "All right, first sergeant, what you need?" "I need you to be my babysitter for police call." So I ain't got time for the first sergeant. Come on, man. So anyway, Sergeant Major called me back in his office again a few months later and says, hey, you know how to set up a bivouac area, right? Yep. All right. I got these nurses and doctors, got the familiarization training once a year for 3 days. These people don't do PT nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that.
Don't go to the field.
No, they don't go nowhere.
Like for people who don't know, if you come in as a legit doctor into the military, like you get put in as like
You don't even have to go through basic
No.
or officer training.
right. You get put in as a major, lieutenant colonel, whatever.
You come
right?
in as so this is getting ready. I'm getting ready
Yeah.
to do. This is exactly what we do. You come in as a first lieutenant, go through a course, and then your first duty station, you're probably a captain.
Okay.
So you're probably a captain, or if you're a first lieutenant, it's for like a couple of months, and then
Right.
you pin on captain.
And all that course does is tell you what kind of silverware you need to use when you're eating dinner with a fucking general.
Yeah. It teaches you how
This
to.
is the army.
It teaches
That's
you how
a
to
truck. You know
how to demand a salute.
Yeah.
And
how to shave,
how to wear your fucking uniform.
right?
But
How to do your uniform, get it all cleaned up, right?
Yeah.
Because he was telling me all the same thing you guys are saying.
right.
You know, the same lowdown, right? I say, you serious? He says, yeah, these people just went through like a little month course
Yeah.
of how to get themselves prepared for the military.
Right.
That's it. That's all these guys go through, and the ladies too. I said, all right. He says, I need you to set a bivouac area, and also I need you to make sure you get enough cots out there, and I need you to make sure that you sign for an impact area range for M16 range.
Okay.
Okay. You remember the old 16s, right, guys? I
Yeah.
don't know if you ever seen them.
Some of us were in a little bit earlier than these two.
Okay, I
guys.
got one down there anyway. These guys are 15 guys, I'm sure. Anyway, so I get out there. He says, make sure you also assign yourself 2 deuce and a halves. I said, for what? I don't need deuce and a halves. Sorry, Major, what? Just trust me, because they got a road march to do. It's required a 2-mile road march. All right, they have to do with the. I said, you kidding me? He says, no. He says, why? He says, because they're going to fall out. For 2 deuce and a half? So they're going to make round trips. It won't be just a 2. They'll be making 4 or 5 trips. Both of them will be. They'll be falling out.
Yeah.
And he wasn't lying. The whole time I'm organizing deuce and a halves to pick these damn doctors and nurses up. They just decided to sit on the side of the road and get picked up. Anyway, we get out there. Check this out. He says, now make sure also that you have those 16s pointed down range. You know, because we're trained to do that, right? These people are not. And he wasn't lying, man. All they got to do is fire 3 damn rounds. That's it. That's all they had to do. It's required. 3 rounds. I said, all right. So I had a couple of the guys, a couple of E4s help me out with that, and everything worked smooth with that. Just had one little hiccup, went sideways there, you know, with it, and I shut the whole range down and had to explain to them, you know, everybody out there. And then the Sergeant Major, where we were out there, he says, hey, by the way, I need you to go in their tents and clean up all their mess. I said, what do you mean clean up their mess? I got GP mediums, larges out there. You all set up these people, nice cots, everything. Yeah. Says, just trust me, go in there and clean up their stuff. Get their stuff cleaned up while they're out there doing this other training, right? You know, medical training, this, that, and the other. I said, all right. So I go in their tents. Man, there's candy wrappers, chips. And then he says, and then I'm looking. As soon as I walked in, I think, what is all this stuff around their cots? You know what they got around their cots, gentlemen? Little rugs.
Oh, that's cute.
Swear to God, these people know how to go out there, man.
God bless them.
Oh my God,
hey,
little
that's why they call it camping.
Camping, yeah.
We gotta go army camping for 3 days.
My first experience of that one, man. I mean, I've only been in a GP medium a couple times my whole career, you know. Yeah. And here's these guys out there.
Nice.
With no cots.
Right.
Little rugs around, keep little feetsies, right? They don't hit the dirt. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's my funny story.
Nice. So back to your your about you here. Mm-hmm. Let's okay. So you did the military. Mm-hmm. You got out in
89.
89, mm-hmm. And then I understand you got into the oil industry.
Yep, got into working for Brand Energy Services.
Nice.
Construction, scaffold building. Started out scaffold. The company was kind of small then. then they broadened out and bought other companies out and this, that, and the other, and did a lot of new construction, a lot of turnarounds.
And so, did you retire from that company?
No, I got out also on a medical.
Oh, okay, all right.
With them,
Yeah.
I had been with them for like over 16 years with them,
Nice.
and I actually got out, made some good investments with the money I made out.
Nice.
I moved from Texas out to Cali.
Yeah. I'm
You know,
sorry.
it made me an offer. Yeah. Well, the money was right, but damn, the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved
Cost of
out
living
there.
out there is a little high.
Man, when I first moved out there, apartment, 3-bedroom apartment was $990. When I left, now, let me tell you something. This is not cream of the crop. This ain't no luxurious condo. No, I got out of that place into a house. 9 years later,
Yeah.
1,600 in 9 years.
Wow.
Every time they made a freaking improvement of that place, the roof or covering the asphalt, color,
Well, I got to pay for it.
another
somehow.
$100.
Yeah.
$100. I think they cleaned the pool one year and $100.
So when did you start? How did Redlands come about? When did you decide to get into cigars? And
While I was in California, I met a guy, Albert Espinoza. He'd been in the business for quite a few years in the cigar industry. Also owned another audio-visual, but that was his bread and butter. He made his money there. He got into the cigar industry, and I've been smoking cigars off and on for years.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? And I never educated myself. Swear. I mean, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
They do. They just don't educate themselves.
They just
Right.
they
They
know
need to
what's a good cigar and they know it's a bad cigar.
right?
And that's it.
They need to learn the cigar.
Right.
Learn what you're smoking, man. Because that way, when you come up on something, you look on your phone, you Google it, and you're like, wow, this might be for me.
Right.
When you're smoking those Pennsylvania broadleafs, and you see another Pennsylvania broadleaf wrap with those same filler and binders, that's going to be your cigar, man.
Right. Right.
You got to educate yourself. That's what it's all about in this industry. It really is. Anyway, where are we at?
How you got into the cigar? So you're talking
Oh
to
yeah,
Espinoza?
when I was dealing with Albert Espinoza, he's a good owner. Right? I got to be good friends with him. Watched how it all went down. As far as ownership, how he ran it,
Right.
everything. People I met, man. I mean, great people. There's a few little shitheads out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, in this industry, you really meet some good people. You
The
really
cigar
do.
industry is full of.
Yeah.
I'd
great
say
people.
95% of the people you meet are really good people.
Yeah.
They really are. And you guys know.
And the
Yeah.
5% are the biggest pieces of shit that walk this
Oh
planet.
my God, dude.
But that's it. That's it.
Being in the service and being how I was raised and being around different cultures of life, you pretty learn fast.
Yeah.
You can scope them after probably 30 minutes of talking to them, man. You already know, guys. Anyway, hanging out with him, I got to learn the industry, and then I ended up having a triple bypass done, cracked the chest open
When was this?
in 2013.
Wow.
So when that happened, I said, I think it's time for me to go. A little few years earlier than I planned to retire, but
Yeah.
had the money to do it.
Yeah.
Made the right investments prior when I was younger, which my dad helped me out with that.
Right.
I mean, smart man, taught me a lot with that. I mean, every time I see his headstone out here at Fort Sam, Houston, sure do. I kiss that headstone for that one. Sure do. Anyway, got out, moved here, had a house here, moved in, already paid for. So I said, why not?
Yeah.
Didn't ever want to give it up. Then when I got here, after about a year, meeting some of the cigar guys, trying to get around, meeting a few different spots, I hung out here and there. And I started hanging out at a cigar place called Cigar, which Mike Marion owned, which now is Redland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike Marion owned Cigar. He had one, the one on Thousand Oaks there for a while, which Club Humidor owns now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he had one over on Blanco, which I was hanging out over there quite often after that's the only one he had left. And then when they run him out of there, out of Blanco, there on Blanco, he decided to open up one out at Redland Road because he owned that building.
Right.
He owns all those buildings.
Oh,
Mike
okay.
does. Yeah,
Okay.
that's him, man. Great guy.
Right.
Great owner to have, man. I'm not lying. Great person. Got got in there, started educating myself even more with Steve, hanging out with him a little bit because they were the owners there.
Right.
And Steve had asked me to come in and buy in with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I guess Steve recognized, that I knew my stuff about cigars,
Right.
So Steve said I had the energy for it and, the aspiration.
Right.
I mean, it's a good industry. It
Yeah,
really
it's
is.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
You
fun.
really meet a lot of good people.
Yeah.
You really do, guys. I mean, they outweigh the shitheads.
Yeah.
They really do.
And you got some good guys working at Redlands.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan and MJ,
Dan and MJ.
top notch.
And so you were talking about how people need to educate themselves on cigars.
Yes.
Dan and MJ do a great job
Yes.
of helping people educate
Oh
themselves.
my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys know their sticks. Dan's probably been smoking for probably almost 20 years. MJ, same. And MJ has a little more charisma with the retail because he's
Yeah.
been in longer.
Right.
And so he knows how to, talk to people,
Mhm.
get to know what they're wanting. Dan kind of like lays back and watches and see,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because he doesn't like crowding people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wants
Yeah.
to wait for them to ask.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's two dynamics there.
And they're both good.
Oh, yeah,
I enjoy both those guys.
Yeah. Great guys. They're on top of stuff. They're always emptying ashtrays. They're always cleaning the place. They're always asking what you need, because they come out in the lounge. They hang out with us too out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't been to Redlands before, when you walk in, it looks like the whole shop's a humidor, maybe 300-400 square feet. And you're like, oh, it's nice. And then they take you into the back. And it is a huge lounge
Yeah.
where a bunch of great people hang out. Yeah, you got a huge lounge. It's nice.
That's where the selling point is,
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely.
I mean, because it's very deceptive. What I've told people, told me,
Yeah.
when they walk in, like, okay, the humidor is pretty cool.
yeah,
I mean, it's got a lot of boutiques in there, stuff you can't find anywhere else in town or even in the county.
Yeah.
You can't. Some of the stuff we have, you don't even have it in the state. So they walk in there like, wow, this is pretty cool. And they're like, would you like to check out the lounge? Yeah, they're thinking already in their mind because they've told me
yeah,
this.
yeah.
They're thinking something small,
Yeah.
right? They come out there, it's like every one of them like, wow.
Yeah.
Every time they walk out that second door.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
they walk out that second door, it's like, wow, I never expected this in here. This is way beyond what I thought. And then, of course, when you get the tour from Dan and MJ, they give you the whole lowdown. You know what I mean? You got ice in the freezer for you. They got water there for you.
Yep.
You got sodas there for you. In fact, we put brand new humidors in there for 24/7 access.
Nice.
We got 24/7 access. Do you know that, John?
Nice. When did you guys start doing that?
4 months ago.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. We've been building it up for 6 months, getting our money together, trying to get it going, get it organized, get it in there. We even got a nice little big bar area. Have
Yeah.
you been back in there, John, since we did all this improvement?
No.
Dave's been in there.
Last time
I'm
I was
Dave.
in there was with Dave, actually.
So have you
Maybe
been in
it's
there
a-
since the improvement? We did?
Last,
or Dave doesn't.
last time I was in there with
maybe
Dave.
Dave doesn't. Maybe
but-
Dave wasn't there prior to the
No,
improvement.
because I went in the back and I
think-
smoked a cigar, but I probably just didn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mike Jones and Mike Schwant put that together in there.
Nice.
Man, way better. I mean, the improvements we made, bought new chairs, everything. Yeah, because you know how chairs are in there, man. They wear after time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So now you come hang out with us for this podcast. So
Yeah, I'm going to hang out here more often, man.
I'm glad to have you.
Especially when I see this bottle right here, this horse soldier.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man.
So what are we drinking tonight, Jim? What do you got?
What you got,
So we've
Jim?
got some Peerless old label bourbon, 111 proof, but it is exceptional.
That is the
Exceptional.
Peerless Rye, I believe.
That is a rye.
Yeah, that is good.
Brought to you by Dave. Thanks, pal. You're the best.
There you are.
Dave, for being a sober gentleman,
I
buys the most booze that I've ever known a sober gentleman to buy, and we appreciate you, Dave.
Dave's an enabler. Yeah.
Dave's an enabler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm diving into this rabbit hole again. Somebody's gonna drink it.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rabbit hole.
It's a Kentucky bourbon. I'm
Boxer
gonna try
Grail
it. Yeah.
Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's what I'm drinking right now as well. I'm
Nice.
about ready to switch over to try some of that
Let's
Peerless.
try that Peerless.
Yeah.
Scott, what do you got in your glass right now?
You know what? I just got through with this one right here. Little glass of this Maker's Mark Select, 111.8 proof. Man, I'll tell you what, this Maker's right here, Select, gentlemen. Damn.
I know you gravitate that to when you come
Oh
over
yeah, every
here.
time I come in here, huh? Where's that Maker Select there, Scott? Where's it at, brother? And now I'm trying this horse soldier. My brother down here. What's your name again?
Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this horse soldier.
It's good stuff.
I've already had
stuff
one
is
little sip out of it, and man,
delicious.
you were right.
Yeah,
And
it's a good bourbon.
And it's-
What are we smoking tonight?
Yeah, what are we smoking?
we are smoking a Redland blend by Esteban Carrera.
Okay.
You know them, John?
I do know them. I know
This
them
is,
pretty
this,
well.
is, this is one of your house blends, right?
House blend, yeah, from Redland. We've had this house blend now there for almost 5 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a Barber Pole 660, and it is very delicious.
Yes.
So
Yeah, everybody gravitates towards this. The Barber Pole, we have the Maduro. We have 6 different blends from Esteban Carrera.
Nice.
They did for us. And you can't get anywhere over in Texas, right here at Redland Cigar Company.
Nice.
That's it. I mean, man, this Barber Pole is probably our number 1 seller for our house blend. Number 2 would be the Maduro.
Yeah.
Then the other ones follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They even did a Lancero for us.
Nice.
Yeah, and the Maduro. I asked Tom, Tom Loesch.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Kenny took over
Yep.
again. You know Kenny.
Kenny is a gun nut.
Damn, dude. That dude's got some freaking stories, bro.
yeah,
Damn, make your belly gut freaking sore the next day laughing so damn hard.
Kenny likes to shoot shit too.
Yeah.
He's a big hunter.
Oh yeah.
We were at
Like shooting pig.
We were in Nicaragua with Kenny going to Esteban,
Yeah.
and
Actually, about a year ago.
about a year ago,
Yeah.
almost
before-
right now,
A year and 2 weeks.
This is when everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys were gone, like right when everything shut the hell down. So,
Yeah. And Kenny always had some beef sticks and some or deer sticks,
something.
and something.
Moose, elk.
Yeah, always had
Yeah.
something.
He had some pig jerky, hog jerky.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
actually really good.
It was
Yeah.
I can tell you a little story about Kenny if you got a moment. You want me to tell you?
sure.
Okay, 2 years ago, Super Bowl, right? We have a rib cook-off, right? And I brought Kenny in with Esteban Carrera. Prior to that, I was bringing somebody else in, Oscar Leaf, right? Brophy. Okay, you know Brophy?
I do not.
Okay. Anyway, I brought Kenny in and said, Kenny, you want to do this thing, this Super Bowl event? We have a rib cook-off. Yeah. So he says, how about if I bring a hog down? I said, not a problem. I'll have a pit here for you. Big old rolling on the wheels pit came
Right.
in there. And we had thrown about 15 racks of ribs on it. And I said, you got to leave some room for Kenny's pit. Oh, no problem. This big old thing, right? I was all right, man. He rolls in. He's like, I got a half a pig, man. That's all I could get out of my freezer. I said, that's cool, man. Let's get it on there, right? So we ate all the racks of ribs that were all cook-off ribs. There were all kinds of people out there cooking ribs.
Yeah.
And some brought from the home because I don't do that. Like on site, you got to cook the rib.
Right.
Bring it from home. I don't care where you can bring them. Bring them in, do your contest, right? We had 13 contestants for that
Nice.
rib cook-off. And the minimum was 3 racks of ribs you had to bring in, short ribs or long. It don't matter. But most of them brought short ribs, right? So Kenny comes in with his full pig. So we're all done with these ribs, right? Before halftime. And they're freaking scouring this shit, right?
Yeah.
By the end of the game, we had the half pig done because he brought it at noon.
Yeah.
So we had that thing done by 8 o'clock. Boom. They fucking dug into that sumbitch and ate it. It was gone in less than 15 minutes. Half a hog gone. And Kenny's like, at first they were like, they don't like, when Tom was there before that, Tom's like, they really don't like doing, events, on Super Bowls, this, that, and the other. I said, Tom, you won't be disappointed. The year before, right? I said, you won't be disappointed. He said, you sure? I said, I'm telling you, man, you won't be disappointed, man.
Yeah.
Come
So-
in here.
Gets caught.
I don't mean to interrupt, but in true Freedom Friends
ahead.
fashion, hey, buddy,
Hey, buddy.
what are you doing?
Oh, drinking JMO, smoking cigars like I should be on a Monday night.
Nice.
Where you at?
New Hampshire is where I'm at right now.
Nice. Well,
Yes.
thanks for joining us on the show tonight.
All right.
That's why I was giving you guys a call
Yeah,
to see how things were going.
going good, man. We got
Is Big Jim there?
we got Big Jim.
What's up, buddy?
We got Scott from Redland Cigar.
Oh, hey, Scott.
Hey.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to look over at Big Jim right now.
Okay. I'm looking.
All right. And I need you to say, fuck you, sir.
Fuck you, buddy.
Jazz, you do have to come back to the Republic. You're not going to be able to stay in friggin'. You're little. I'll see you when you get back, pal.
Hey, by the way, when you get back, make sure you have pay my medical bills. This guy.
No, I'm not coming after you. Don't fuck up my home state. I was born in New Hampshire, so don't fuck that place up, man.
Any more than it
I love it
already
up here, man.
is.
I'm sitting at a cigar bar right now with I don't know, a little over 100 different bottles of bourbon on the wall. I'm still drinking JMO to keep the
Where
tradition
the hell
alive.
are you at?
but,
New Hampshire.
Where in New Hampshire?
Well, boys and girls, this is Freedom Friends podcast, and we were gonna head to New Hampshire. See you guys later.
yeah, for sure.
Where's he in New Hampshire?
Smoking cigars. There's about 100 different bottles of bourbon on the wall.
What's the
And,
name? What's the name of the cigar bar?
I'm at Twins Smoke Shop in
Twins
Londonderry,
Smoke
New Hampshire.
Southern New Hampshire. All right.
Nice.
That sounds like a bitchin' place right there.
It's not bad. It definitely gets the job
What about
done.
the humidor? Good.
Only if you like 1,500 facings of cigars.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, now let's talk about the price. I know
Making
how
you
it
wear a
is.
mask up there, dude?
Well, the other nice thing about New Hampshire, and Big Jim can back me up on this, is there's no sales tax up here.
That's right. Live free or die, baby. Live free or
Oh
die.
man, that's
Yeah,
it.
no
Must be the
sales
only
tax,
place up
so-
there.
So whatever cigar you've ever seen with MSRP, that's what it is on the shelf, and that's all you pay when you leave.
Wow,
Nice.
wow. 'Cause I
Yeah,
know
it's
a
not
lot
bad.
of your surrounding states are not the same.
That's
No.
right.
No, this is definitely like this is like a frozen Texas up here, is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, but you're so
It's like a diamond in the rough until you live there, and then you're like, this
Yeah.
place sucks too.
Southern New Hampshire's have been invaded by all the massholes and not the good massholes. So yeah. But anyway.
The funny thing is the majority of the massholes that I've met up here, they all come up here to drink and smoke because you can't in Massachusetts.
Right.
That
You
is
can't even
true.
gamble. They all
So-
cross the border just to gamble.
Somehow Massachusetts is like where the revolution started.
I
They've completely forgotten
know.
what freedom is.
That was the only good thing about it.
So
All that damn tea.
all that damn tea. So, yeah, it all started there, but somehow they've completely forgotten what freedom is. So they all have to leave the state to go experience it.
Right? It's crazy. It started with a 1 cent tax,
Yep.
and a
did.
fucking revolution happened.
Yeah.
And now look.
Yeah. Now they're. I mean, hell, I have to figure out when I fly up here. I have to figure out some backdoor way to get from the airport into New Hampshire
Why don't you fly
because
to
they have a 10-day quarantine
They
if
do.
you fly into New Hampshire and you're out of state.
Why don't you fly to Manchester?
He just said you can't
It's
fly
the-
into New Hampshire.
You can't fly to
No,
Manchester?
you can fly into Manchester, but it's the difference between a 14-hour travel day and a 6-hour travel day.
Yeah.
All right. No.
And considering that the chick on my airplane on my last flight was spilling over into both seats around her, I don't know if I can deal with 14 hours of people that can't put a fork down.
What was she spilling into that seat?
A little bit
Herself.
Parts of herself. Not the
Oh my
good
God,
parts.
It was brutal. It was so bad. The dude sitting on the other side of her when we got off the plane came and found me just to talk about it.
I thought he was going to try to pull you out of the seat. You got wedged in.
Dude, well, my spine had to be at this weird, like 45-degree angle just to stay in my seat.
Traveling's so much fun.
Yeah.
So last week we actually talked about motorcycles and the fact that I'm obsessed with them and have never actually owned one. And I actually talked to John about this earlier in the week, but I'm
Yeah.
actually getting my first motorcycle.
What are you going to get?
A Grub. Tell me
Vulcan
it's a Grub.
800 is actually going to be my first motorcycle I've ever owned.
Nice.
So, but and it's up here, so that's the interesting part. I've got to figure out how to get it from here to Texas.
Ride that bitch.
As it turns out, you can ride
I
those.
told him he's going to go take the MSF class and then ride that motherfucker. By the
Nice
time
one,
you
Jim.
get here, you'll be an
You
expert.
can ride it, huh? Can you? Or can you walk it down here?
You can walk it. It'll just take a while.
Sidecar, training
It'll
wheels.
take a minute.
Yeah.
It'll take a minute.
Be really
So,
cheap on gas.
Hey, you know they sell trailers. Trailer that son of a bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I don't want to be
trailers.
that dude that bought a bike and is instantaneously a trailer queen. Like I'd actually be able to ride mine. So guess that's the big difference.
I hear you.
Some guys buy them to look at them, but I want to buy it to actually ride it.
Well, then
Easy.
ride
That's
ride
hitting close to home, buddy.
Well, you'll probably have to wait till June to ride it. You'll have to wait till June to ride it, brother.
I don't know about that, man. It's 60 degrees and sunny up here in New
Really?
Hampshire. It's pretty fucking beautiful
Wow.
riding weather. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So
It's thawing up there.
What are you waiting for? We're here.
well, I'm not talking to the dude I'm buying it from till Thursday. So
Oh.
he's actually a fan of the show.
He is.
Who actually I'm buying the bike off of.
Tell him we all said hi.
I will on Thursday. I will. So, matter of fact, that's part of the reason I'm calling. So, we lost another friend to his demons over the weekend.
That's
Oh,
true.
man.
So we're getting together on Thursday to do some of that drinking. And I've got a personal friend I've known since I was 4 years old that is currently in ICU psych.
God
Because
bless.
he's decided that the way out is he's going to embrace it. So enough of us made phone calls. He's got the medical attention that's there to take care of him. But so I'm having the drink, but I want to encourage you guys to lift that glass to our friends out there that are battling those demons. That
We're lifting it. We're lifting it right now, brother. Right here. Hell
This is
yeah.
a one team, one fight. We got to look out for each other. So we lost one, but I'll be damned if I'm going to lose this next one.
God bless their family.
So 35 years of knowing this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what I have to do. He's not leaving here the easy way.
God bless his family, brother. God bless his family.
So I just wanted to shout that out. And on the Monday, if you could do my friend, I'm not going to give out his last name or whatever, but if you could lift a glass for Chris, then ask for those on the live cast to say that we're here for him.
Absolutely.
He's not alone. So,
No, he ain't. Not in spirit. Never.
but Redland, I get back next week, man. Maybe I need to come by and have a cigar over at your shop.
Come on. I'm always there. I'm back in
All right,
action
Scott,
now, John.
I'm gonna come over to Redland and say hi. But again, Jim, fuck you, sir. And,
I'll see you soon, pal.
This guy loves you.
Just remember, pal, prison rape's about power.
Shit.
So actually, tell Jim I'll be back on Friday over the weekend. I'd love to get together and have a drink and a cigar. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, buddy.
We need to do some catch up.
Yeah, man.
So Jim, I'm gonna hit you up over the weekend,
Please do.
and we'll have a smoke and a drink.
It's my birthday weekend, so
Smoking a
absolutely.
pancake.
Smoking a bong and a blintz. So other than that, fucking smoke on, drink on, and freedom the fuck on, boys. I'm gonna get back up to it in New Hampshire. But you always have a great fucking show,
You too, brother.
and we'll see you next week.
See you later, buddy.
Sounds good.
There you go,
Stay
man.
smoky,
Have a good-
brother. Stay smoky.
Call me if you need anything.
All right, boys.
Talk to you later,
Take
brother.
care.
Later.
Scott, hand that down to John.
Oh,
He's going to
time
reload it for me.
for some
Rabbit hole.
H2O croutons and some whiskey.
And then, John, when you're done, hand that to Jim.
Okay,
He can peerless me.
cool.
Yes, dear.
While we're doing this, I'm going to pay some bills, boys.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you paying bills?
That
Shit.
needs to be done.
We are paying
Okay,
some
yeah,
bills.
that's true. You gotta do that.
So this podcast is brought to you by warfightertobacco.com.
The smoothest smell. No.
But if for all your fine smoky treat needs, Scott, can you pass that down to the other Scott, please?
Sure. Scott to Scott.
Scott to Scott.
Man.
And so any of your smoky treat needs, jump over there, use that code FreedomFriends. Score yourself a sweet 15% off your order. Next up on the list is owellness.us for all your CBD needs. Like I just got back from the gym, so I was late for the podcast, and that freeze gel has literally been saving my life for the past 2 weeks. I've been bathing in it.
That freeze gel is.
Joe, why
amazing.
are you getting in shape, John? For what
For
are you
your
getting in shape
fucking
for?
wedding.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to be the fat kid on the beach.
Yeah. John, I already have this title. Like, you don't have to work that hard.
No, I'm actually like, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's nice.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look good.
What are you doing later?
Well, you never know.
You know, John, I haven't seen you in a while. And you know what? You look like you took it off about 3 pounds.
That is the most accurate.
He's reorganizing what he's got, man.
I didn't know you
I'm
could
just-
lose 3 pounds of cock.
I'm
That's
just
great.
That's all I got. And then we got one more. if you were out over this weekend and you decided to be an idiot and crash your car, or if your house burnt down,
Or if you're thinking about doing it next weekend, it'd be better.
this would be the way to do it.
If you're thinking about being an idiot and crashing your car next weekend,
Then you got to call Aaron Robertson at Aaron Robertson Insurance, or go to his website, aaronrobertsoninsurance.com. And that's with one A. Aaron, because he didn't fuck up. But you probably heard it before. We've said it before. We know who you use, what insurance company you use. We know. We used to use it too. We don't use them anymore. Why? Because we got cheaper, better insurance. So reach out, Aaron Robin Insurance Group, and tell them we sent them.
Yeah. And then Redland Cigar Company.
Yep.
Scott, where's your shop?
It is right by the Las Hacienda restaurant there on Redland Road, just about 100 yards down to your left. You can't miss it. It's got 2 beautiful cigar flags right out front.
Yeah, big banners. It says
Big
cigar.
old banner. You can't miss it.
Yep.
Before that used to be a problem. Now with the banners out.
That's on the north side of San Antonio.
Yep.
Yep.
But to it, it's the like cut through, they call it. They call it cut through 1604 to 281. Yep.
And you guys carry a lot of good brands.
Yeah, we carry Warfighter's #1 stick. Man, I mean, especially
Those guys.
that dumpster.
The dumpster fire. You're liking
Oh my
that one?
God, dude. Man, you know, I bought a bundle, and I should have bought 3 bundles
They're good.
at least.
People like them.
Seriously,
It's a good.
I mean, I brought
cigar.
that into the shop, and I handed a few out to some guys. Gave MJ and Dan both those stick. It's like, man, they came back and said, man, what's in the cigar? I said, look it up.
Did you tell them it was a mixed filler?
I told them it was a mixed filler. I didn't have to tell them that. I said, you got to look it up and understand what it's all about, okay? It's a mixed filler. So each one isn't going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be really close.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, I was not disappointed when I first smoked one right here with Dave, right? Dave's sitting over here looking at us like, these crazy son of bitches. Anyway, when I first went up here with Dave, I was like, man, yeah, give me a bundle, man. I'm going to take this back to the shop and see what I can do. Get him in the shop. I got to introduce him, put him out there. And more people are asking for him now.
Nice.
Yeah, that dumpster fire, you guys hit it on spot on, bro. Really was. I mean, you can't find nothing like that.
And
You can't.
it's good branding too.
I mean, a lot of people call. No, listen.
It's a phenomenal rapper.
Yes,
If
it is.
anything else,
The
yeah.
band, the rapper's
the band
spot
is
on.
amazing,
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people always look for those second re-rolls.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, you know? But it's usually the same blend. But you guys got all kinds of different complexity going in that.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful, dude.
Well, it's a bunch of cigars all
Right.
rolled up
It
into
is.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
we know
the
what you
complexity is about.
I think the coolest part about that dumpster fire cigar is that there's a couple long filler leaves that are in it, and that helps with construction burn.
Yeah.
And it also helps kind of maintain some sort of flavor throughout all of them. There's always going to be a hint that you're like, oh yeah, yep, I got this on the other one too. But this is new.
Yeah. Oh shit! They must have been rolling a lot of Oscuro Maduros on this one.
I know,
It's
right?
a
Yeah,
little
really,
bolder. Yeah.
The problem
And
with
for
that
the-
thing is I can't remember what the hell it's called. So some guy's like, "What are you smoking?" I'm like, "It's a shit show. It's a
dumpster
fucking
Shit show.
Warfighter, man. It's like a thrown
trash
together
fire.
thing. The fucking
Yeah.
whatever." He's like, "What? A shit show?" I'm like, dumpster fire. Yeah, that's so
Dumpster fire.
It's good shit.
Great one. That's a good one called Dumpster Fire.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm gonna
That's
go
great.
for horse soldiers.
You know, toss that horse soldier down this way, please. Thank you.
I enjoyed this. Thank you very much, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was great, dude. Thank you.
So I talked to Mikey earlier today.
Yeah.
Mikey is in Palaca, Florida right now.
Oh, that's
and
son of a bitch.
he's down there for Round Canopy Parachute Team's Operation Sand Snake. Fuck, what is it? 47 now?
Yeah,
I
who
don't
knows?
know. Whatever number it is. But anyways, he's down there starting today because he's doing their Jump Master certification course. So he's going to be an actual legit jump master, like doing fucking JMPIs and all that shit on guys getting ready to jump out of planes.
Does he have any liability
Nice,
insurance?
nice.
Aaron Robertson, do you have insurance for shitty jump masters?
No, but so I was talking with Mikey, like sidebar, about all the fucking jump master shit. And I'm like, you know, because we always joke. We joke around. Everything's a joke. Even when I was down there, when I jumped, like the whole thing was, you know.
Yeah.
But it was like that serious moment, like, hey, like, you're doing safety checks on somebody's equipment that could potentially die.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I know. He's like, this shit scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Mikey's like kind of frustrated Army guy. Have you guys got him a maroon beret yet?
Oh, we fucking totally need to.
Yeah,
gotta,
we do.
No, we need to
God,
present
we
it.
totally need to.
You need to get it shaved, make sure it's perfect. He's got to wear this because he's got his airborne wings. He's going to have his master blast. This is bullshit. Jump boots. That fucker's wearing a goddamn pair of Cochran's too. Oh, this is happening.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
buddy.
Mikey being in Palatka, this motherfucker was going to jump in a tuxedo.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's
him a beret.
Thursday.
Which
You
is
get a beret, shithead.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, a tuxedo with a maroon beret would be the shit.
Yeah. Well, he has to jump with a helmet. That's the only
Oh,
downfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a special request.
Need some ice?
Shirtless.
No,
naked.
he's ice.
Oh,
naked.
iceless.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, Jim talked me into this one a little while ago.
That Peerless Rye is delicious.
It is.
It is. I
Pearly
haven't had that
bourbon's
one.
probably, to me, this Eagle Rare and then the cream bourbon that you got,
Yeah.
which is, it's so good.
The
Kentucky cream.
Yep. Kentucky
Yeah.
cream.
What
It's
a
delicious.
shitty name.
It's funny.
Kentucky cream.
They brought the bottle out and they handed it to me. And then they told me how much it was. And I just kind of gave him this look like, you fucking kidding me right now.
Yeah, they came up with Kentucky cream.
And he's just like, trust me. And I'm like, okay. And like,
Yeah.
that's the one dude that when he says, trust me about booze, I'm like, okay, yeah, done.
yeah,
And then Jim gave me a little taste of it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I
Yeah.
get it.
Now, it's an old label. So that guy,
Super
like I said,
old.
he's a Four Roses master distiller. He got out in 13 or 14, bought the label. But
But that label's been around for.
the label's old. Like a lot of
Yeah.
guys will do that, especially these guys have been in the industry for forever. They'll find old labels and like rehab them, and that's what he did. And it's phenomenal,
yeah.
and it's
good.
worth every penny.
Yeah.
It absolutely, is worth it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
By the way, how you liking that barber pole, John?
It's good. It's really good.
Damn good. Huh? How about you, Jim? Huh?
It's good. If you notice John's versus mine,
Uh-huh.
he smokes them
I
like
smoke
they're.
fast.
He smokes fast. Look at that shit.
Well, I
and
know.
I know I lit mine before John.
You smoke fast. It's just the environment, Nick. If we were in the river, we've had gunned down like 6 of these, and so it's just a matter.
That's probably true.
But in my defense, I've learned how to smoke fast and not get my cigar hot.
Which is insane to me.
Yeah, it works. I don't know how it works.
Okay, so what do you think about that barber pole?
It's good.
Huh? $7.50 a
Nice.
stick.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's awesome.
work.
Ooh, for $7.50?
Yeah, yeah,
What you think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
And
do
no, hey, low runs,
It's
Yeah.
burns even,
No issues.
right?
you, yeah, fucking burns
Delicious.
great. Well, it's made by Esteban.
Right. Oh yeah.
Gonzalo down there in old Nicaragua. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it
Oh
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This guy's phenomenal.
It's good stuff.
Very, very, very good.
So who's got a no shit story for today?
Next.
I wish I
Jim.
spent all weekend. I spent all weekend doing landscaping. In
Yeah?
fact, today schlepped 65 bags of friggin'
Topsoil.
bullshit. Yeah, for the dog run.
Ah,
So we're getting ready for the summer onslaught. Your house, his house, my
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
river, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to go. Get all the flowers.
I mean,
Got my hot peppers in. So we're ready. To go.
hot peppers.
Yeah.
You plant those?
I did this. So last year I did ghost peppers. They came out pretty good. This year, nobody's got ghost peppers for some reason. So I
Uh-huh.
got the red habaneros, the Caribbean hots,
Nice.
which are like twice as hot as a regular habanero.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go with those, and we're gonna see what happens.
Wow.
So I make salsa out of it. It's it's kind of like the dumpster fire. One batch will be great. The next
You
batch
actually use these in your
Oh
cooking?
yeah, I love them. I love them. Like ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers. Yeah. You just gotta play with. Oh, it's so good.
The most I go after is a jalapeno pepper, bro.
that's like candy.
It's like it is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shit.
no, I'm kind of excited to see how these things come out this year.
Wow.
John does all the meat stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you do for me, John?
everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything?
The last
Well,
one
the
I
Traeger
did.
does a lot of it. But
Wait a
yeah.
minute, wait. I want to ask you, do you tri-tip? You ever done tri-tip? That's a
I
California.
have.
That's
I've
a California thing.
I've done tri-tip, but I haven't done a tri-tip on a smoker yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Didn't you
What
try
what
to-
what did you do when we went over and the kids devoured them? It was burn ends or
Oh
the-
yeah.
with the bacon.
Here?
Yeah. It was,
Oh, the
deer.
pork belly burn ends.
oh
Yeah.
those were
yeah, that's
those,
no,
those
no. They
those were amazing.
No,
but-
I did the bacon wrapped Axis backstraps.
Yeah.
And Axis tenderloins.
Yeah, those
Oh,
were
And
nice.
those were
So you know how to
fucking
do some
amazing.
axes,
Yeah.
some
yeah.
back straps.
Axis is
I got a
so
couple of
good.
back straps at the house. I don't know shit to do with it.
But you
Oh,
butterfly.
I know
'em.
my brisket.
The easiest way, you butterfly them.
Uh-huh.
You put a chunk of butter in that butterfly.
Yeah.
Salt, a little bit of pepper, just a little bit, and not over salt. And that's it. Cook them medium rare on a grill.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
That's the easiest
it's
way to
so
do it.
good.
And then you can go. You
Shit
can get
about
crazy after that. But
Nice.
if you just want that true Axis, like the flavor that comes out of that
Yeah,
deer,
yeah.
that is the best way to do it.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Axis for everything. I make an Italian meat sauce out of it.
Uh-huh.
John gave me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so good. So good. Took it for Christmas. I gave John a little bit because he gave me the thing, and then had to go to
That's-
Christmas, and it was a whole bunch of bullshit food, and I ate all my own pasta.
My meal prep is the last 3 deers that I got. I got an Axis and 2 whitetail.
I'm about ready to road shoot a fucking Axis because I'm running out.
Yeah.
We got a place. We just got to go down. to
Yeah, we
Campwood.
do. We do
Just
need to
gotta
go down.
to Campton.
Yeah.
We need to take the boys down there. We can go down there.
Yeah.
Watch you guys kill shit.
Yeah, if we can shoot 5-6 Axis, that'd be great.
Yeah, they'd be happy if you guys shot 5 or 6 axes on their property, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Shit.
No.
Do you listen to
not this weekend. The weekend before.
Oh, what was the weekend before?
I don't know.
Where are you at?
Where was I at?
Who knows?
I don't remember.
Up north?
preparing for St. Patty's Day, you were.
Weren't you up north?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You weren't up north anywhere?
No.
Anyways, how was this weekend?
This weekend was good. I went to check out Rednecks with Paychecks in St. Joe, Texas.
Yeah.
And because we were going to see if we were going to set up there and sell cigars. And
Yeah.
I think we probably will. There was probably 1,000 campers. And if I had to guess, 4,000 people there. Way bigger than I
Yeah.
thought it would be.
Yeah.
And it was just huge fucking fuck you trucks that drove through fuck you mud puddles and side by sides that cost more than my big fuck you truck. Like it was insane.
That's why it's called Rednecks with Paychecks.
Yeah. There's definitely some paychecks there.
So you didn't
Yeah.
even talk about your truck there.
No.
No, there's no vehicle that any of us around here have.
Yeah.
Is
Well, no, I don't know about Jim.
No.
Jim's
And not,
Jim
not
does
even,
something
not,
like
it's
that.
not
No.
lifted like that.
Oh, it's not lifted?
Not lifted
How
like
was
that.
that?
that ain't got shit. No offense.
You wouldn't want to get it that dirty.
No.
Like,
You need
these guys.
You need
holy
60-inch tractor tires and a minimum of 1,000 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's like entry level.
No, it was pretty insane.
Wow.
So I was impressed with the turnout. I was impressed with the venue. They're having another event in September. I think we're probably going to sell cigars there.
Nice.
It should be pretty fun. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I did this weekend. And then,
Nice.
I spent the night in Dallas and then came back the next day and recovered from that. And yeah. So,
John?
Friday night we did the Hero Sports Cornhole Tournament here at Warfighter Tobacco Studios in beautiful San Antonio. And what did I do Saturday?
you slept in.
Did I? No, that's Sunday. I
Oh,
slept in
no,
Sunday.
that was Sunday.
We'll get to Sunday.
Don't he sleep in from Monday through Friday?
He's getting
While
better.
Dave's working?
He's getting better.
So Saturday night I ended up going to Poorhouse.
Oh, this guy doesn't call anybody.
No, I didn't. I didn't call anyone.
worst.
No, I took Madison out to
Poorhouse.
Poorhouse because a band from St. Patty's was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. White horse. The pale horse,
yeah.
white horse. Yeah, those
Yep.
guys, yeah.
So went and hung out there for a little bit, and then I fucking slept for like 12 hours Saturday night, and
Yeah,
I didn't wake up until like
I
don't know,
texted
11 or noon.
I texted John at like 9 o'clock.
yeah.
So when we moved down here, John had one of my kitchen tables, right? So I'm like, I got my house set up now. I'm ready for it finally. So I text him at like 9. I'm like, hey John, can I come pick up that table now? And
My
nothing.
phone was on Do Not Disturb.
Like I waited. I waited like 20 minutes. I texted Dave. I'm like, hey Dave, can I come pick up that table? He's like, yeah. So I come pick up the table. I am like pulling into my house at I don't know 11 something.
yeah, like 11:30.
Yeah. And John texts me. He's like, yeah, you can come pick it up. I'm like, I already got it and I'm home. Like, thanks, buddy.
asshole.
But then the rest of the day, Saturday, I played around the pool. So I'm about, by this weekend, the pool will be absolutely perfect, except for the temperature.
Yeah.
Saturday was a better day than Sunday. Like Saturday shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
a good
no,
day,
I've
but
been
Saturday was a good
fucking
day.
with the chemicals since I got the house. Essentially, when I got it, the pH was super high, the cyanuric acid was super high, and I had fucking no chlorine. And it's been a nightmare because every time a little bit adds, something gets locked in some fucking way, the pH lock or chlorine lock or some shit.
You
and I'm
sound
just
like
fighting.
you need a pool guy.
Fuck no.
John needs
He
a
better be
pool
hot.
girl.
Fucking hydrochloric acid
okay.
when we jump in this fucker.
But yeah, so as soon as I get that dialed in, firing up that pool heater
Nice.
and doing a pool party.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready. My Speedo.
Memorial Day.
Oh, it'll be way before that.
I got a
That
Speedo
might
for
be
that,
this
John.
weekend.
I got a Speedo.
And we can't wait, Scott.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Speedos are encouraged.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
At your place?
Yep.
Woo.
Just
What a visual, huh, Scott? What a visual.
Just wait at home for the mailed invite to show up
Okay.
that might not ever come. I don't want to see your ass in a Speedo.
Why?
What the fuck?
Why?
I don't know.
Well, you might look a little ugly, huh? Especially the way I've been carved up, huh?
Yeah. You never did talk about that. You want to talk about that?
With what?
You being all carved up and
Oh,
shit?
my God,
Like a
dude.
goddamn turkey? Holy fuck.
Like a freaking sliced pig hog. Dude.
So we moved down here.
You ever cut a hog? You know, you have,
Yeah.
right? You cut a hog and
Yeah.
you bleed it out, right?
Yeah.
That's the way the VA did me.
Nice. That sounds about right for
Well,
the
you
VA.
get guys who have got a medical license from like the University of Guadalajara Medical School, okay?
Nah.
Hey, it's an accredited college, sir.
Hey, those people hooked me up, man. Ain't no lie.
Scott's living on borrowed time.
Yes, I am.
He failed to mention this.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
He's living on borrowed
Hard
time.
to talk
So-
about, but
He's a new
I
man.
usually talk about to only my brothers,
Yeah.
but here I am
Well,
talking.
we'll
to
let it go if you want, but
All right, after I had my crest check, my chest cracked open,
Mhm.
about almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Be almost 2 years here in a few more months. I ended up getting AAA. AAA is aortic abdominal aneurysm. A lot of people don't know what that is, but Scott got educated, of course, and so did Dave over there. Well, Dave actually knew. Dave knew what I went through because he dealt with it himself. Somebody he knew, somebody in the family, I believe, or medical reason.
He's an EMT. Yeah.
EMT, yeah, he's an EMT, so he knows what a AAA is. What it is an aneurysm that's built up over time in your body. A lot of people just walk around through their whole life, don't even know they even have it. They don't.
Yeah.
It was buried in back near my spine. It's your main artery runs through your body, through your top to the bottom, all through your legs, arms, everything, right? Well, I went in there because I had a little issue, which I was lucky to have because a lot of times there's no warning sign.
Yeah.
Like heart attacks, the triple bypasses, there's always warning signs for those. Chest pains, all that stuff, right? Arm hurts, right? This one is nothing, but I got lucky there was one. I had a little constipation issues.
Scott can poop.
And I'm a pooper. Hey, I'm an everyday guy.
For a lot of the people, especially the listeners, and maybe a sponsor or two, pooping is a way of life.
Yeah, it sure the hell is, especially when you go every day.
So when you all of a sudden stop pooping,
Something's wrong.
Something's definitely wrong. So this went on for 2 weeks, Jim.
2 fucking weeks, guy?
2
Jesus
weeks
shit.
of taking pills, trying to show it.
you can say shit on the show.
Okay, we can say shit. Okay. I guess so. I already said F-U-C-K, right? Anyway, I had issues going on, a lot of pain in the middle of the night. Okay, so I said, you know what?
I imagine you probably did.
Wait, I'm fixing to go on vacation, bro, to go visit my grandkids, my kids, and everything, right? In a week. I said, you know what? I'm going to take my ass to the emergency room. I'm having too much pain.
Yeah.
Took my ass to the emergency room, did a CT scan. I had 3 white coats walk in just like they did for the triple bypass.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
This don't look good. 3 white coat doctors walk
Yeah.
into you in the emergency room, talk to you. That's not a good fucking sign. I'm gonna tell you right now. So anyway, they explained it all to me. I said, what's my options, doc? Well, I can let you go out this door right now, she says. I guarantee you 90 minutes or 90 days, you'll be dead.
Wow.
You'll be
Yeah.
done. Toast. I said, why is that? I said, because you'll bleed out in less than 5 minutes. Because when an aneurysm busts in your body, it's done.
Yeah.
There's no warning sign, no nothing. It just happens. I said, well, what's option C? There ain't none. She says, option B is upstairs in 2 hours and we'll get you done. Get you in there and get it out. All right. Then I asked her, I said, I'm going to ask you something. How many have you ever done? I've done 26, she said. 26 exactly.
Fuck, sign me up.
Yeah.
Wait. I said, how many successful?
That's a great follow on. That's a great follow on.
You gotta ask that.
You gotta be 26 and 26, sweetheart.
She batting over 500?
26.
Okay.
26 out of 20. I said, you're it.
Yeah.
You're in, baby. You're gonna be inside my love. That's it. So I went upstairs. So I had to bring my wife in from work.
Yeah.
Explain it all to her. You know, just like I have no preparation for this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like triple bypass.
I think you're going in for an enema.
I had exactly. I had a few days of preparation for the triple bypass, right?
Yeah.
You get your mind set.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I think it's better just to go in.
Yeah, you don't have time to think about it.
Right. You don't have no time to think about it. It has to be done no matter what.
Yep.
I'm going to be dead. So, brought me upstairs, told the wife I'll be out in about 7, 8 hours. 8 hours passes by. Nobody, no Scott came out.
Yeah.
Right. This nurse walks down the hallway. My wife says, oh, wait a minute. Stop for a second. Can you find out about my husband, Scott Warner? He's back there in the back somewhere. You know, I'm supposed to, nobody gave her no updates, bro.
Mm-hmm.
8 hours sitting there.
Yeah.
So she says, let me go check. Comes back, says, a little longer it's going to take. This is a very difficult son of a bitch,
Yeah.
you know? And they thought it was a 5 centimeter, which they usually burst at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I had one almost at 9 centimeters, about the size of my fist.
So you're an overachiever.
Yeah, I'm an overachiever. I got to make sure. I got to make sure that I'm on. You know, right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yep.
So of course they got me out after 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 hours under the knife.
Yeah.
Hell, the open heart was 6.5 hours.
Do they tag? I mean, seriously, this is serious. Do they tag team the surgeon, or is that she's just hand jamming 10 hours?
Actually, you know what she told me? She told me she brought in a specialist, a guy that she knows does CrossFit. Who works out all the time, right?
Good for him. Apparently,
Right. He works out. He's
You need
really
that cardio.
buff because she knew, looking at my size, you know, and my, you know, she says, bringing you back together, you know, bringing you in together, she would need somebody strong.
Sure.
Yeah.
So she brought him in. She called him in. He came in a couple hours after she started
Sure.
and brought me in together
Nice.
to sew me up. Yeah. Sew me up. Like, I mean, man, they went in there. So I didn't realize how much it was because I didn't educate myself. I didn't have time to educate myself before I went in.
Yeah.
You know, you get time to educate yourself till after. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, I wonder what they just did. Let me
Yeah.
look it up.
Hey, it's not pretty.
How long was your recovery time for that?
6 months.
Oh, wow.
Holy Christ, dude. I was in and out of hospital several times with complications.
You had some
Rehab.
infections, right?
Yeah, I had infections. I had a necrasia, they call it, in 4 different spots. I had one big one up here.
Ooh.
And they put the wound vac bag. I don't know if y'all know what a wound vac bag is. Let me tell you something. I kind of was skeptical about that at first.
Yeah.
That sucker, man, sucked that thing up where I got something this size now
Yeah.
versus, and it was deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I could almost see my rib bones.
Oh.
Bad. It was bad, dude. And carrying this thing around me every day for 3 months, dude. So anyway, after the surgery, I had complications. They warned you of 8 different complications.
Yeah.
One, the most major was the kidney coming back.
Okay.
You know, bringing it back up on, you know, because they take a lot of shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know, they cut a lot of things off.
Yeah.
Well, you hadn't pooped in weeks, so they took a lot of shit out of you.
Right. They took a lot of shit out of me. A lot.
You're welcome.
Man, they showed me the bag.
They showed you the bag.
Jim like that one.
Did you ask? Did you ask for the bag, or did they just show you the bag?
I wanted to see the bag.
I figured you wanted to see
You know how us Army guys are. We got to see everything.
What'd you take from me? I need to see it.
So gross.
So
Go
anyway,
Groves.
after 3 days, I had no circulation. One of the problems was circulation to the legs, which I
Okay.
only had one problem with that. So I went back into surgery again for another 2.5 hours to put a large ass stent into my leg to open up circulation.
Okay.
That's why I have this damn thing strapped to my leg, as you've noticed.
Yeah.
I thought it was an ankle bracelet.
Well, you know, I would have got a prettier one instead of an ankle bracelet. This is a VA gift. VA gift. Anyway, so I went back to another operation. We did a necrosia, just dug it all out, all the dead tissue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
So we move here, and I see Scott like once or twice,
And then he
That's
disappears.
because you never were here, bro. You kept healing
Right.
around.
right? Well,
John- John-
Yeah, I was doing events at his
Yeah.
place and everything.
but then 2 years later, I see Scott again for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 fucking years later. Like it was a long time, man.
right.
Yeah, and so that's where we are today. Here you go. But I think it's probably time to wrap this, boys.
It is.
sir.
Okay.
And I just want to thank you guys for being my freedom friends.
I appreciate that. Hey, I do have to say, it is the 18th anniversary of the invasion of Iraq.
Ooh, is
Nice.
it really?
It
That
is
is
the
true.
18th. Well, Tuesday was.
Guys,
so,
I feel
I
old.
right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they went in and did it right and finished it.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works, brother.
still kind of trying to finish it, I think.
We're not good at that anymore.
Politics.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I just want to thank you guys for being my freedom friends, and thank you all fuckers out there for listening to this shit show. I want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors: Warfighter Tobacco, Wellness.us, Aaron Robertson Insurance Group. Big shout out to Scott from Redland Cigars for coming out, being on the show tonight.
Thank you.
And it's just 3 little things.
3 little things.
3 little things.
Had a great time, guys.
Awesome.
Really did. Had a great
That's
time.
great.
That's great.
Appreciate the invite. Really
Scott,
did.
you want to start us with the 3 things?
Oh, let's go with we're supposed to smoke on.
That is correct,
Okay.
sir.
Drink on.
Drink on.
Fuck, we almost got it. God damn it, boys.
And
We got to freedom the fuck on.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Cheers, kid.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
And
Cheers, my
don't
brother
forget to tell your mom, tell your friends,
Tell your friends, mom.
or tell your mom's friends.
Or whatever the hell Mikey says.
tell your friends, Mom. I like that one better.
This is a great podcast, guys. It
Thanks.
really is. It really is. I had a great time with you guys. I appreciate it.
And we will see
Thanks
you.
for the invite.
Thank you. And we'll see all you fuckers next week.